Focus. Focus. Here we go, everybody. Welcome back. Comics and Cold Ones, episode 29. I'm JP, of course, and with me is my friend, my brother, my cousin from a mother that I don't know should I shut her, but it's him, Poke Grammy.
It's me, guys. What's up? What's up, comic book community? Thanks for that awesome intro, JP.
You're welcome, man. That's it just comes to me out of the blues. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Man,
what are you gonna do?
I'm excited to be here tonight, guys. This is our season end. This is our season. I always want to say like season finale, like we're a TV show, but it's our last episode of 2018.
We're gonna leave on a cliffhanger.
Yes, I hope so. That would be awesome. But nah, man, I've been like so hyped for this episode. It's been in my brain for quite a while, and I just want to make sure that we got lots of stuff going on tonight, a lot of stuff to announce tonight. We got some people in the chat already. What's up, Four-Way Flashers and Gomez here early? Damn,
Gomez.
So we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight. I cannot hold back my enthusiasm for tonight, but we're gonna have a contest here in a little bit once we kind of get the doors open here and get people coming in, and we'll announce our contest. We got some other announcements we're gonna make. What's up, Tacoma? Big shout out last night, guys. We had an amazing auction on this channel right here. We had at one point like 77 live viewers, which is a record for anything I've ever done live or we've ever done live on this channel. So very cool. I appreciate that. We raised some money for the Heroes Initiative. Got that all sent in today or last night actually. So cool. I think we raised just under $100 collectively, so not bad considering. So yeah, Tacoma was a part of that last night. Thank you, sir, for being on with us last night. We had a good chat going before we met live and all that stuff. So, all in all, it was a really good turnout. I want to shout out to the people. We had Seawater 19 on there with me. We had Hoodat's Comics and Movies. He sold the most, by the way, so congrats to him. He donated $31, I think. So we were giving away 10% of our winnings to the Heroes Initiative, so that was pretty cool.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was. It was. I don't know. I got a lot of messages afterwards, like just saying how much fun the auction was and stuff, and that's always good to hear. Negative or positive. I like to know feedback, what we could do better, of course. 2019. I'm hoping to do. We'll probably be a little more active in the auction world on Wednesday nights. I think that seems to be a good time slot for us to do auctions. So, I think I had some other YouTubers reach out, Discovery Bay Comics, as well as Poor Man's Comics. They were interested in being on to sell some books. So, by all means, I want to get involved with the community in that way. I think Pope would agree. Heyo, Seawater, speak of the devil, he shall appear. So
time to talk.
But yeah, I think 2019 being more involved like that, get the community more involved, because it's it's not about making money on those auctions, as we know. It's just about having fun and giving back to the community a bit. So. Comics Misexplained, what's up? So how's your week been, Pope? What's been going on for you, man? It's what, Thursday night?
Yeah, I've been doing good. I got some books from Midtown. I picked out my top 10 picks of covers. As you can see, my comic book room is slowly but surely getting together. Yes, that's the amazing Dotsuko over there. So yes. Bow down to the man. We got Mr. Brandon Stalinsky, and my day got better because I'm on here with you, and GPAP just said, boom, big old biddies in the chat. So,
what the heck is going on here tonight?
What is this? We got the man himself. Holy crap. That's awesome.
Surprise!
What's up, Kingdom?
What's going on, folks?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
You know, just hanging out.
I have to say you're one of the biggest reasons why I'm even doing a show, man. So you're doing your thing on your channel, man. This is awesome.
Man, what's going on, Kingdom Comics? Welcome to the show, buddy.
Oh no, thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
Man, it's such a hard thing to get this all lined up, just to keep shining in the dark.
Oh, dude, like I feel feel.
Oh, that was my intent, man.
That must be like, oh, man, you want to like, bring that milk carton out? And I was like, nah, man, I made a promise.
We don't need the milk carton. We got the real deal.
You guys are
yeah,
silly.
but what if I went back on that promise and I was sitting in the milk carton and then you showed up? I'd be like, oh shit,
Burn it!
you tried to set me up.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So yeah, we were just talking about kind of what our week was, what books he got from Midtown and stuff. Just shooting the shit, man. So what you been up to, Tito?
Well, you might get some surprise guests here. I got my two daughters and Grace running around, and
Hey,
I don't know what's going on in my life.
I got my kids duct taped to the wall for now, so we're good. They'll get free eventually.
I put some Jack Daniels in my kids' Applebee's, so we're good.
Perfect. So we're gonna do.
Other than that, working.
Yeah, no hunting, man. Been out there finding some books.
Bro, I mean, you legit have to go like an hour and a half to go hunting.
Same for me. I'm looking forward to next week because my kids are going to be on, grandma's house for a week, and I got some time off, so I'm like, time to have an adventure, right? So, yeah, it should be good. So,
do you have any big ponds that you have lined up to go to?
So I live in Georgia now. It's definitely not as comic friendly as Texas is, but Florida has a nice little con coming up next month that I might go to with Tyler Kirkham, Neil Adams, Stegman, and one or two other people. So.
Have you thought about how far would your travel be to HeroCon? That's in Charlotte.
It can't be any further away than me driving all the way to damn Dallas.
Yeah,
I don't know.
We've been talking about HeroCons. That's in June. I think it's like June 14th, 15th, if I remember correctly.
You got Heroes Con. That's on my plate. I know I'm going to East Coast. I already bought the tickets and the hotel for that one. Is that my phone that's real stupid?
It seems okay on my end. I don't see anything crazy.
You can hear me good? For some reason, I'm hearing like me being robotic or something.
I don't know. I think that's something on JP's end because every time I talk, there's like this like little robotic background stuff.
Well, let me double check my background and make sure I don't have anything else going on. Porn? What the heck?
Yeah, I made sure I turned mine off before I came on.
Good point.
Would hate for some ads to come on in the middle of a live show, you know.
Yeah. Hi, sexy. Are you alone tonight? Matter of fact, I am. I collect comic books.
Why do you go by yourself?
Any better?
Yeah, sure.
My dryer. I got my dryer going. Got some clothes in the dryer. Doing a little money laundering. No big deal. Yeah. So tonight, we got 17 people in the chat. I'm gonna go through there really quick and say some shout outs really quick. Yeah, Comic Spectre, what's up? Who Dat, Comics and Movies, Poor Man's Comics. Gene Paul, GPAP, what's up? Pope Cerebus. Brandon Stominski, want to know if you ever got that Magic Order book from me.
Oh, yes, sir. The Adam Hughes.
Yeah.
Sure did.
I was sitting there thinking, like, shit, did I ever send that book? I was like, crap. I'm pretty sure you did, an unboxing on it. So, who else we got? Comics Misexplained, Bake the Snake, what's up? So if you guys don't know Mr. Kingdom Comics, I know we got a lot of new people in the community. You're not as active as you once were in the YouTube community. Life happens. We all know that. But I put your link down below, so if you guys want to sub them up, be sure and do so. I don't know. You have any new shows lined up down the road, man, or anything coming down the pipe?
Also, 2018. I know me, Sunshine, and Rich been trying to do some stuff, but all our schedules are all jacked up. So who knows when we're able to do something.
Yeah, it's tough to get everything lined up, and we kind of got like for us, him being completely flexible, and Thursday night just seems to work really well for what we, for time slots and everything. So I understand it gets tough trying to figure out everyone's schedule, and I mean, I don't know what Sunshine's schedule looks like, but dude, I've been chatting with him at 3, 4 in the morning, so he's a night owl.
Hey, I mean, you can pretty much catch him all times of the day.
Yeah, he's like me. I'll answer anything. Even I sleep. I work overnights, but when I sleep in the daytime, shit goes off. Ding! I look over and I might answer. It might be crazy. You're gonna get an answer. It might be crazy. I'm like, look back.
One of my favorite videos of all time was when you, Kingdom, and Sunshine did that battle of the dollar bins. And you guys went to the different places.
Yeah.
The best pickups. That was very awesome, man. Like, that was true entertainment at its finest.
Well, yeah, like legit, like at 8 o'clock that morning, and said, "Hey, I'm about to go live, so get ready for it." I'm like, "What you going to do? What you going live about?" Next thing I know, I get a notification. I'm like, "Oh hell no! I'm about to do a video while I'm driving."
That's the fun stuff of this community, though, man. I know Pope touched on it too. The same for me. You guys, when I first got into YouTube, you and David and Doom and Alex and those guys, We Love Comics. Those were all like the first people I really got into like watching. Like I would just watch haul videos and stuff like that, and obviously it led to this whole what we got going on now. So it's just kind of a. I mean, there's no way you could have told me a year ago I'd be doing a live show with this guy over here. Like there's just it just kind of fell into our lap. So, but doing live shows is fun, man. I enjoyed, when you guys had the cartel. I know it was brief, but it was still fun. I enjoyed watching that. And hopefully you guys will do some kind of reunion or something down the road. I mean, just saying, hopefully.
Yeah, well, that's the funny thing about this whole community. Because when I first started watching, you had Lightning 2288, Evo, who else? Venku, the Hero Hunter, those guys. And it's for me, I tailored a lot of my stuff from Lightning 2288 with his stories. Like, I'm all about comic book hauls, show me some great books, but I mean, let me hear the stories behind the books, or let me hear the stories of you going out and finding the books. I could, show you a book, say, hey, I got X and X and X, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I mean, there's nothing really, what Sunshine would like to say, there's nothing resonating towards that. It's just, okay, you found a book, that's great, but let me hear the story behind that book.
Yeah, I think that's what I really loved about your show is like you had and I come to mind like there's like a series of the Batman books, the Venom, and you told us a story about that particular book, that the Batman Venom storyline, of him being broken and sitting down in that chair, like stuff like that, dude, man. That I love it, And to be honest, like this is I'm like geeking out right now. I'm trying to hold all my. Because I'm serious. I mean, like, like you're a YouTube idol to me, and you kind of set groundwork for me, which made me allow me to geek out, freely on YouTube myself, and
Well,
just what
thank you.
made me feel like I should start doing stuff, and now I'm a drunkard mess with this bastard.
Well, what and that's what's cool about this community. I unfortunately I'm not as in contact with the community as I was before with all the work and stuff like that. So watching the videos is kind of hard for me. But one thing that I've always liked about the community is that one way or the other, we kind of resonate towards each other. There's a solid foundation between all of us that connects us, whether it be the hunters, the speculators, the flippers, the storytellers. We all just sit down and that's how me, Sunshine, Rich, and David, we all just kind of like said, dude, we all kind of like to do the same thing. Let's just talk about it, right? And 9 times out of 10, we probably get ourselves in trouble with our little podcast, but it was fun, and I'm sure that's the same thing that happened to y'all. You guys, have mutual enjoyment of something, and next thing you know, hey, let's do this, and then look at y'all, taking this thing through the roof.
Beer and comics. That was all it took.
But you know what? Hey, look where you're at now. I mean, what is it? I heard you on Instagram, 30, 40 minutes ago, something like that. And you had a show, when was it, yesterday, with 77 viewers? I mean,
Yeah, we hosted an auction last night for raise some money for Heroes Initiative. Just kind of our small contribution, and appreciate it, man. It's appreciate the community, honestly. Like everyone shows up in droves, and people sharing this stuff and getting the word out there and bringing people over. It's awesome. Also, big shout out to the community because got us over 700 subs last night during that auction, so that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Congrats.
So we will be doing a 700 sub contest here, guys. Probably for the whole month of January. We'll talk about it here in a little bit, but we do have a couple things tonight. We're going to do our top 5. I'm doing my top 5 covers of 2018. Pope's got his top 10. Not sure if Tito, if you brought anything to this or not. It's totally up to you.
I do.
Cool. Also have we're gonna name. If you guys have seen the logo on Instagram, we got the shark lady, we got some shark tits, we got our lady, right? So tonight is gonna be, we're gonna name her. She needs a name, and we're gonna name her tonight with the community's help. So I want you guys think about it, throw some names in the chat. I'm gonna keep a little running tally here of names, but while I have everyone on here right now, before I go any further, we got 20 people watching. There's a link in the description. You guys will see it says eBay. As of right now, we're launching our Comics and Cold Ones box. It is live on eBay. There's 10 boxes, $19.99, free shipping. There's keys, autographs, lots of indie books. It's going to be a great value for you guys. So if you're interested, go over there, click that link, snag yourself a box before they're gone. We're going to try it out and see how it goes. It's going to have number ones from indie books that are hot. You're going to have variants, tons of variants that are hot. Lots of good stuff. Put it together, see how it goes. It's our way of giving back to the community because A, I need to go through some books and clean out stuff for 2019, and B, it gives you guys a chance to grab some stuff that you may not be able to find in shops anymore. So check it out. Let me know what you guys think, and we'll go from there. But links in the description, so check it out. Otherwise, that was my big announcement. So you guys start throwing your names in the chat, and I'll try and keep up with it. And we're going to talk about some comics and see what Pope picked up this week.
It already started.
What did you say?
I said it already started.
Oh, did it? We got the Arc Shay. Anyways, so Tito, if you have any name suggestions you want to throw in there, you go right ahead too. We're going to have some prizes, just so you guys know. There will be prizes for whatever name we choose. Whoever gets the name that we choose, you're going to get some books, and you're also going to get one of the limited edition, at the press right now, Comics and Cold Ones t-shirts with her logo on it and the first print stamp, so you know it's a first edition t-shirt. Yes, I want that geeked on it because that's how I roll.
Only available at GameStop. GameStop exclusive. Well, here, let me show off the books that are going to go into the naming of the shark. So hook me up with that camera shot.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, we're so professional here.
Kind of. So as you all well know, these are the books. I went to a little convention in Tennessee, and I met Mr. Dan Mendoza and Donnie Cates. So I'm gonna, like, in the naming of the shark contest, I'll be giving out the Sad Girl Psycho Baby #1. This was a Kickstarter. It's signed by Mr. Dan Mendoza.
Nice. It's a good book.
That will be way. This is the censored version, but I've shown this before. It's probably one of my favorite prom covers of Zombie Tramp, so I'm not even gonna hide it. But this is signed by Dan Mendoza. A little risque.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
What's funny though, I mean that's the censored version.
No shit.
And then I have Notes #17, signed by Donnie Cates.
I love his half-page
And
thing.
last but not, I have #1, signed by Donnie Cates.
Damn,
so
dude.
Whoever's the winner of the Naming of the Shark will get those books in that contest. And I will randomly do I guess like a question later on in the show, and I'll be giving away 3 more books, which is 2 books are signed by Dan Mendoza and 1 book is signed by Donnie Cates.
Hey, let me ask you a question. How did Donnie Cates come off to you?
Oh, first off, this is crazy. He was the first person I interviewed that I was a little bit nervous because his standings. I met Dan Mendoza once, and he was like very, very cool, very laid back and easy to talk to. But when I went to, first off, I was surprised that there wasn't many people at this convention. I was like, dude, these motherfuckers, like Donnie Cates was just walking around this small little area, and I was like, what the fuck? But, I was like, I'm surprised he didn't have a line just like wrapped out the door. But I mean, I just kind of he was like looking at different books and talking to different vendors, so I didn't bother him for a while. But when he did sit down at his booth, which had no line whatsoever, I asked him if I can interview him. And he's like, yeah, man. He's like, I just woke up. He's like, just let me get some coffee and I'll do an interview with you. I was like, all right. But to be honest, like when I first talked to him, like I couldn't tell if he I mean, he's very fidgety, and I couldn't tell if he just didn't like me or like if he was just, but to be honest, I think he just like that was just his personality. Like at first I thought he was just kind of like, whatever. But I mean, he was just very businesslike. He was just, hey man, shoot. Like for instance, when I sat down, I was like, hey man, I'm a huge fan. I love what you're doing. Especially with the Marvel Knights stuff coming out. I was like, I love the Marvel Knights back in the day. I'm glad you're reviving it. And he was like, hey man, those are cool scorpion gauges you have right there. That's really cool. And then there was this awkward pause, and I was like, thanks, man. I mean, if anything, I felt awkward because I mean he was genuinely being nice, but I mean I guess that's just which made me a little bit more nervous because he was just kind of like, hey man, tell me what's going on. And then there'd just be this long pause. You're like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
he was a really cool guy. It took me a minute to kind of get used to him. Just he was just matter of fact.
I met him a few years back, and I think that what book is it? What was the hot book before God Country?
Rednecks.
Rednecks. Um, and I was like super excited to meet him, but he had, hopefully he's changed his ways, but he had this super elitist attitude that like just destroyed my vibe. And I left there, and I had 2 books signed. And when I got them back from TGC, I just got rid of them as quick as possible because like that whole encounter that I had with him just like left a bad taste. And looking at those books, I'm like, I don't even want these books anymore. Got rid of them. And I was just wondering if like I I was thinking back in the day, it was like more, it all got to his head. He blew up so fast and this and that and the other that hopefully somebody kind of mentored him and brought him under their wings, say, all right, easy killer. Let's slow down with your little elitist attitude. But I mean, I hope that's what I was wondering how your interaction with him was.
No, like I think the best way to describe it, he was like just matter of fact. But I mean, he opened up and he was joking around with like another guy came up dressed up as Star Lord and he started joking around with him, and was like, he's like, hey man, like I write you, and then he was just like, can I see your mask? And he put on the helmet and he took pictures and he was really cool about everybody and like was just very.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good. That's good to hear. I noticed since I met him, he gotten a whole sleeve done. I'm like, damn, dude.
Yeah, he's going through divorce and all kinds of shit, so his life was kind of upside down for a little bit too.
Mm.
So I mean, it's hard to say. Probably was a humbling experience. If anyone's ever been through divorce, it can be a humbling experience. There ain't no doubt about that. So, but that being said, he was pleasant to me in Dallas. We were in Dallas, and I went and talked to him for a little bit, and he was super chill with me. And that was my only encounter with him, other than
Is that the Dallas stuff that I saw you at?
Yeah.
Is that the one you're talking? Oh, that's right. He was.
Well, yeah, you had a bad taste in your mouth already, so you weren't gonna go hunting that dude down.
Yeah, no.
But but I mean, KP, you do have a good point, and I too sometimes don't think about it, especially, I'm so excited to see an artist. Like I was nervous as hell when I met Ja Lee because I mean he's my all-time favorite, and I was just like, holy shit, like
Who's that?
he's like, huh?
Who?
Ja Lee.
Oh yeah, that dude was cool as shit.
Yeah, he's really cool. But I mean, like I was just, and he was just. But what I'm saying is, like we forget sometimes that like he may have just had a fucking bad day, and it was just like, he had to get. I mean, you should still try to put on like your happy face, especially if you're at a fucking convention. But like sometimes, man, shit's just so rough that you can't help but kind of be down.
We had Jen Brumal on our show a couple weeks ago, or a month ago, whatever it was, and she kind of touched on that a little bit. How how she approaches conventions herself, and how she likes to stand in front of her booth so people do the work instead of she's just looking down at her table drawing stuff. She likes to stand up and draw so people will come up and be engaged because everyone, because I'm the same way. If I see an artist drawing, I don't want to interrupt them. Like I feel bad about it. And she was like, no. She's like, so she has a different approach, but she also talked about how someone's having a bad day and that's your snapshot view of them, and she's like, it sucks because this is maybe your only time you're ever going to meet this person at a convention. But everyone's human, and everyone has good days and bad days. But you just got to try and, as a professional, you got to be professional and try and to keep your shit buried. That's just how it is. But it is tough sometimes, and I would personally, I don't know, I'm like I put myself in their shoes, and I think to myself, if I were having that shitty of a day, I might just cancel my appearance. I'd rather have flack from that and say, hey, something came up, it can't be there, I'm sorry, versus giving someone a bad taste in their mouth. Like that's just kind of how I view myself, I guess. But I'm also good enough to know that no matter what's on my plate, I can hide what's going on and do our show. So it's all good. But whatever. Hazel Dan's in the chat. They met Donnie Cates a few times. They got some books signed for me. It's gonna be, you know, they're the ones who we started conversing about his love for the devil.
Hazel Dan is like my con family. Every time I was at a Dallas con, I would see them there.
I love those guys, man. We're gonna be doing the Dallas Frightmare Fest again this next year together. So I'm excited to meet up with those guys. Unfortunately, it's not until May, but it's actually the same weekend as the Dallas Fan Expo this year. So I'm like, fuck, man, I can't.
Oh wow!
It's kind of shitty timing, but I'd much rather hang out with those guys and hit up this meet Elvira. That's on my. I mean, that's a lifelong bucket list right there, man. That's They sent me a book to get signed and everything, and I've found a few along the way now. I got some old school Elvira now, so I'm very excited. So what else we got? We got some names in the chat. Have you seen some of these?
Oh yeah, I was going through the chat just now looking at them. I think I have a solid number 1 so far. I can tell you that.
You have a solid number 1 already. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards that hashtag Amen from Drew Manchu.
Amen.
I don't know if that was his name on purpose, but I like it. She could be called hashtag Amen. We got Martha.
Well, man, he's pushing Martha. He really wants us to name that shark Martha.
Well, Tacoma really likes Memory Marsha. He's dropped that about 17 times already. Cassandra Peterson. Nice. I don't know who that is. Give her a full name, Cassandra Peterson. What else we got? Susie.
The one I'm watching is Bruella.
Bruella? Yeah, I saw that. Bruella the shark. There's also a Codella. Coldella. That's awesome. So Martha, everyone likes Martha. Finnerita. I like Finnerita. That's pretty cute. And you have to say it with an accent. Finorita. That's crazy. So you gonna show some books or what, man? What you got?
Yeah, let's do it.
Get around to showing some books. I got a small book lot in the mail today from Pope Grimy. I don't know who that guy is, but I appreciate it.
Yeah, I heard he's a jerk. Piss on that guy.
Also got.
Are we doing our?
What?
No, I was just gonna ask if we're doing our countdown.
Countdown? You want to do your top 10? I think I'm gonna show some books you got from Midtown.
I can.
Yeah, Donnie does put hidden upside down crosses in his signature, just so everyone knows it's real. I've researched it. To each their own.
I'll like a couple that I'm happy to get. Because I mean, a lot of people have already shown these books, but I'm gonna I'm a big Labyrinth fan, and I think the story, Spurrier wrote The Spire for Boom, which was an awesome. It won, I think, an Eisner Award. And but he's been writing the Labyrinth Coronation, and the covers have been awesome. They've been beautiful. And the storyline is really cool because it's basically telling you how the Goblin King became the Goblin King. And plus, I'm a big David Bowie fan, so it's kind of nice to have kind of like him live on a little bit in I guess in the comic book world. But the guy on the cover right now is like the Goblin King that was before Jareth became Goblin King. But it's kind of like Jareth kind of is telling the story how he became the Goblin King. And that's pretty cool.
Bro, that should look like me when I wake up in the morning.
And I picked up Lucifer number 3. I think it's a pretty cool storyline, so I've been still picking that up.
Is that Willie Nelson as the devil?
I hope so. I haven't had a chance to pick one yet, but so far so good. I also picked up. I want to pick this one up for the cover, just because it's freaking awesome. But it's this Galactus cover from the Amazing Spider.
That's the granite cover.
Yeah, I believe so. I just remember I was like, I went to my LCS and he didn't have. I was there as soon as they opened, and he had none of these, and I was like, please tell me I ordered one from Midtown. That's all I could tell myself, and I did. And so,
Is that the villain's cover? Is that from the villain's cover little trademark thing they got going on?
yeah, these are the Fantastic Four villain covers,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
which some of them are really, really, really good. But the last one I'll show is the Teen Titans number 25. I'm a huge Crush fan, and this kind of tells an origin story. Not kind of, it does tell the origin story of Crush, and it's a really, really, really good story. It's a little bit kind of along the lines of like Superman, but like it's really cool because it's almost like if Superman were to be raised by some crackhead. Not to ruin the story, she gets found by some hippies, I'll call them, and they raise her, and they do their best to raise her, but well, I don't want to ruin the story, but it's a really good read, and those are the books I got from Midtown. Loving me some Teen Titans.
Go Teen Titans, go!
So I like Tony Carver too.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch up
Oh,
on
yeah.
these freaking names.
Oh,
Jug.
the names. Someone four-waisted bras.
Yeah, I saw that. That's funny. Sally Shark Tits. Oh, boys. So do you do, oh, Tito's gone. Tito's gone. Where'd he go? I'll take this moment for those who are just joining us. We're up to 26 viewers now. So if you guys are interested, we have put together a Comics and Cold Ones box. It is on eBay. There's a link in the description down below. There are 10 boxes, $19.99 free shipping. So check it out. You get all kinds of cool stuff. You get 10 comics per box. You'll get keys, autographs, variants, #1 issues, all kinds of cool stuff sorted in there. So check it out if you're interested. If not, no. But anyways, so Tito, do you have to do mostly online shopping now, or how's it go for you?
Well, yeah, mostly. Yeah, I got an email from Midtown. I guess I did an order maybe 2, 3 months ago that it finally is getting ready to ship. I was like, oh damn, it was like 13 books. But yeah, I do most of my shopping now online. I do have a comic book shop here that if I had the opportunity and time, I stop down there. But most of it's either eBay or Midtown.
Yeah, same. It's yeah. Well, I'll be honest with you. I kind of got sucked a lot into the Facebook vortex of Facebook auctions and
Yeah,
things of that
you
nature.
know, I think was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago? I forgot the guy's name, but he was like the only one doing auctions on Facebook. Now, man, like damn near every week you have at least 2 or 3 auctions going on at the same time.
Oh yeah, dude. I can't preach enough. I cannot stand Facebook. I just deleted my Facebook like a few weeks ago. There's just too much. There's just too much shit thrown into like Facebook for me to enjoy comic books in that forum, because there's like, I just get like loads of like friends and stuff that like I'm not. I just accept every friend person that I get, and half of them end up being like people are like, "What are you doing tonight?" Like, not a damn thing, because I don't check my Facebook.
Well, my biggest thing I've found with the Facebook thing is the condition of the books has just been trash, or the way they're shipped. Like I just bought, and I know it wasn't super expensive, but anytime you spend money on something, you have a certain level of expectation of what you're getting, and when they come in completely, I mean, I'm just like, what the fuck did I buy? Like literally, it was garbage. So, um, So the guy's been messaging me. I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that shit again, man. You can go and step on out, man. I can buy it from you again.
Well,
Like,
that's another good thing about having an awesome YouTube community, because we all kind of know each other, and we're all familiar with each other, and like there's a trust that we have with each other, and that kind of bleeds off into Instagram as well, because most of the people that are on the YouTube community are involved in Instagram, and it's just, and if you did have a problem with a book that was sent to you, then like it's easily mended. There's no hard feelings. There's just like, we'll fix it or whatever, because we're just a good community like that, and that's why that's why I'm still here. That's why I'm fully involved in this community, because it's just so great, man. It's like it's so cool to just nerd out on books that you love, and just looking at different YouTube channels and seeing different kind of content and different people telling stories of how they find books. Bueller even told a story about finding rack, his old school rack, which was badass.
and Spinner Rack, man. It's one of my favorite videos of the year.
Like, and then like you got Silver Age Dave, who gives a lot of tips about how to take care of your books and how to organize them. And man, like, and Bad Avenger, I got to give Bad Avenger a lot of love, because like I could just sit back and like listen to him talk about books forever, man. Like every book that he showed, like he puts up, like he'll tell you what it's all about. Like how long he's been trying to find and hunt that book. I love it, man. Love this community.
So let me ask you this. Now, hold on. Before I get ahead of like everybody, are we doing a year in the review, or are we just doing a book, comic book type stuff? Like how?
We're just doing our top. I'm just doing my top 5 comics of the year. My top 5 covers of the year. This is our cover. We already did our top book video, pickups or what have you. So this is going to be our top 10 covers of the year. I'm just doing 5 because I had a different idea. But so yeah, if you got your top 10 covers of the year that you picked up that you want to share, that's our top 5. Whatever you want to do, man. Whatever.
Well, I got a question to you guys and to the masses. I know last year there was that award little thing. I forgot who did it, so please forgive me. Who was it?
I have no idea. I don't do it. I don't participate.
Well, it was.
Anyway, is it called the CBA Awards?
Yeah, Comic Book and Steve, right. He actually didn't bring it up, so I guess he probably got a lot of flack from it from last year. But anyway, so this year, in your personal opinion, when it comes to viewing the videos, have you seen a trend in whether it's the new videos that's coming out, the newer YouTubers versus the older YouTubers? Is there a trend that you saw?
Absolutely. We were just talking before we went live about this trend for 2019. It's all like everything's a top picks of the week, top picks of the week, top specs of the week, top 10 of the week, top whatever. Everything's a top something of the week now, which is cool if that's what you're into. And obviously it's driving views and people are into it. And it's great. It's great to see however you want to collect. That's cool. But I mean, from when I first started with YouTube a year and a half ago, where it used to be all about the comic haul, right? It was all about the haul, all about key issues, show me your keys, that kind of thing. Now it's literally, I see it transitioning to the hot book of the week. What's the hot book of the week? Hot book of the week, the key collector app is obviously driving a lot of that. People, I mean, that's updated. It's updated daily, right? New hot book alert, hot book alert, hot book alert, and it's like
I don't know. I don't have that app, so.
Yeah, well, it's a thing. It's a thing. But yeah, that's what we were just talking about before we started, because I was like, man, 2019, where's it going to go? What's it going to look like for the community? Which, I mean, there's no right or wrong way to collect by any stretch, but it's just kind of interesting. That's the trend I saw. Like, even GPAP and I were talking the other night how you go in and type in comic book haul. There's a lot less haul videos now, or collection videos, which I miss those. I miss the collection videos when people show off their collections. And actually, there was a good one today. Oh my gosh, I think it was Poor Man's Comics doing his Adam Hughes collection. Dan, get a chance, hit that dude up, check it out. He's doing 3 parts, and part 1's 6. I can only imagine what 2 and 3 are going to be like. So, but yeah, sorry. I hope that answers your question.
How about you, Pope? Same thing?
I pretty much, I feel like that's probably about the same way that I think about it. That's where I see things kind of projecting towards, because I mean, you know, even us were talking, like we talked with the Rags, the creators of Rags, and you know they already, you know, they don't even care about specs. They just want you to buy a book that you like and have it, and you know, but you know, I never really stopped to think about it until JP, you know, was talking to me about it, and he was just like, man, like everywhere you turn, it's these specs, like, and I don't have anything against specs, but like to me as a collector, I don't, you know, I just want to get the book that I enjoy. You know, there's certain characters that I'm after. You know, if I'm after a certain first appearance, it's going to be an appearance of a character that I enjoy, that I invest my time reading in. You know, like with Adam Warlock, I use Adam Warlock a lot as a thing, and Thanos, because I you know, I've been a fan of Thanos, you know, since I like first started collecting when the Infinity Gauntlet first came out. I actually have a tattoo of from the pages, the actual pages of the Infinity Gauntlet of Thanos, and it's kind of like, I remember for a long time that I was like, I wish they would make a movie about the Infinity Gauntlet, but at the same time, I knew it would never happen because there was just, it involved the whole entire fucking universe, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Then like now it's like, oh, they're doing the Infinity Wars, and I was like, holy shit. And then it's just like, you know, I thought I had this time to you know, to collect, you know, the first appearances of like Eternity, which I did grab, thank God. You know, but Adam Warlock, you know, those prices jumped up because, you know, I'm sorry, but if Marvel doesn't bring Adam Warlock into it, I don't understand. But
Dude, don't even get me started with Warlock, man. Like, I know Sincere's watching and Sunshine's watching. They're probably like, don't let them talk about it. It'll be a 3-hour show in itself. Just stop it right now. All right. So
I mean,
we're not even going to talk about that. I'm just
but I got you. But I mean, I'm just
that they
saying that,
didn't showcase him.
Well, there's a rumor today I saw.
Stuff like that is just like, it just ruins it for me, because it's like I'm not paying, you know, $500 for the first appearance of like a character that I should have got before a fucking movie came out, you know.
There was a video leaked today that said that Warlock's going to be in the second part, so we'll see. But I mean, it's rumors, you know.
Look
So
away,
take that.
look away.
Yeah, it makes sense. Though.
Dude had what, 2 cameos already? I mean, let's go quasi cameos, right? I mean, you got the 2 cocoons. You would think after 2 quasi cameos, it's time to show up rather than, you know, other people that showed up.
Well, hopefully, him and Captain Marvel will have a big role to play in that second film. You know,
Yeah.
I think we're going phase, whatever the hell phase we're into, the next space, the final frontier. I'm on a spec book. I got my spec book right here. We got
world.
Annihilation Conquest, Wraith #1. Get ready for the Dark Guardians from Donny Cates.
But no, I asked that because I saw the same thing that both of y'all saw was, you know, speculation, and I hate to say it like this, but like a lot of infomercials and talking about comic books. It sounds corny. I'm not gonna call nobody names out, but a lot of infomercials and stuff. And I'm just like, man, whatever happened to like just showing the books and just be happy instead of saying, yeah, let's grab this book right here, possible phase 7 of the MCU. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's sad. To me, it's sad because, you know, I think collectively on this panel right now, we can all say we still read our books. You know, I read my books. That's just something I do. I enjoy reading.
I don't read as much as I used to. I just ain't got the time. I actually read like 1 book, and that's fine. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Right, well, that's cool. You read something though, you know. So I read 99% indie. Everyone knows that. I talk about it at nauseum. That's why I'm always working to get indie creators on here and promote their product because I love a good story. I love being able to, if someone could tell me, hey, pick up this Marvel book, it's a good story, I'll do it because I want to read a good story, and that's that. Like, um, I'm digging. We had the creators from Ogre on last week, and that's a damn good story. It's a 3-issue story. That's it. Nothing, nothing more. I think they told us there's not going to be any more. That's it. It's going to be a spin-off story called Ogres, and it's going to be about different ogres and stuff like that. But like, okay, that's cool. It told its story. It doesn't need to be, a 100-issue arc or anything like that. It isn't. They're not dealing with an established character, which is why I like independent so much, is they have the flexibility to do whatever the hell they want. But anyways, so I want to show some books tonight, guys. That's what I want to show. I want you guys to show some top 10s. I want to show me your covers. I will warn everyone, most of my covers are...
You don't have to warn me, JP.
they're going to be independent books. So you want to let Tito go first? You got some covers you want to show, man? What you got?
I'll show some. Look, I'm not even gonna lie to you. These are some of the books that I enjoyed, some of the books that I absolutely loved. Oh, we might have a special appearance.
Oh, sweet. Come on in. What you got?
But yes, I'm in the process of like making my comic room right now. It looks like the comic gods threw up all over my room. So
Same here,
there's
bro. I can't even show you. I can't show you. It's gross. Hi, what's up? Welcome.
Hi.
Which one is this?
This is my old.
And his favorite.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I figured that.
She was in a couple of videos while I was out and about. She stepped in for me.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember seeing her in like one of your con episodes.
Yeah.
She was excited to see somebody, and like she was just kind of like
Momoa.
Oh no! If you're talking about inside the car, that was stupid. Jeff Goldblum.
Oh yeah. That was a gold. Shout out to Hazel Dan. They also have a fan for Jeff Goldblum.
Well, I'm not a fan of him because I was in the middle of getting my book signed from Joe Quesada, and that made me miss Jeff Goldblum signing. But anyway, right, so these are in no. There's actually no particular order. I do have an honorable mention which I couldn't find, and that was I think it was Green Lantern 35. Was it Green Lantern or Hal Jordan? But it was an awesome Tyler Kirkham where half of him was where he was phasing into the Green Lantern. I absolutely love that one. This is a recent one right here. It's the Art Germ. I don't even know what the hell this is.
She-Hulk. No, it's not She-Hulk.
Well, I know She-Hulk. I know that.
It's that Fantastic Four prelude wedding thing.
Yeah, it's that wedding special. And then pro number 1, something about this cover just kills me right here. The Alex Maleev.
Oh wow, Alex Maleev does good stuff.
Yeah, cool guy too. I don't know. Did you see him at Dallas?
No, man. I was so like all over the place in Dallas. I didn't get to see half the people I intended. I saw David Finch.
Oh yeah,
that's about it.
Yeah. Alex Garner with the Damian Wayne. Loved it.
Dude, apparently my chat froze, so I missed a shit ton of stuff. So sorry. You go ahead and show books. I want to catch up.
Okay, no worries. And then the Art Germ. I think this one beats out the other. Shit. It goes to Green Lantern, Tyler Kirkham, and then this one for me. I know a lot of people like that Batgirl 23 or whatever, but this one right here just.
No, that hands down. That book is fine as hell, man.
It's like, to me, that's like the most elegant book. I mean, it's just elegant. It isn't anything. It's just elegant. Like,
yeah, elegant. I like this. Say sensual. It's just something about that is just like super, super. And then Deathstroke versus Batman, the Matina.
Dude, I remember that when that showed up, I saw that picture. I just love the fact that he's wiping the blood off of his sword with his cape. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, that's big volumes.
Yeah, this book is. I actually missed my chance to get it. The shop here at the time didn't do B covers, so they only did the A covers. And then somebody on Instagram, AB Comics, had it for sale, so I bought it off of him. But yeah, that's all I got right now, man. I'm scared to go inside my comic room.
You're looking at mine. My comic room's like in the process of becoming. It's been a
Bro,
long.
that's absolutely nothing compared. Like I could barely walk through mine. There's so much crap everywhere.
Oh no, this is progress because at one point in time, like I had to like step over shit. Like I can actually see my carpet now. I just had I still have stacks of books all over the freaking place. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, Rich says I'm a collector of display cases with nothing to display in them.
That's a movie right there. That's a movie script. So what's going on with that chat, JP?
Oh, everyone's kind of talking amongst themselves. They're talking about Art Germ, talking about Alex Maleev, Eric Powell, Joker 68's in the chat. What's up? Good to see you out and about. No more names coming in for the Shark, though. I'm a little disappointed to see that their creative minds have frozen.
I just want to say a thank you to Joker. He sent me, and I've been meaning to email him for a long time, but I've just been busy as hell. But like, you know, he's just a really cool guy, and he said he was going to hook me up with some stuff. Which you don't have to, but I highly appreciate it. He knows I'm a big Red Wings fan. Man, take your time, Joker. There's no rush, man, whatsoever. I'm just glad you jumped in our chat, man. It's good to see you blabbing around. Cheers, brother.
Yeah, good wishes for 2019 for sure. We got Tits McGee was the name, or T McGee, I should say. Jabber Bra. She don't wear a bra, man. She got black tape. She's a free spirited kind of gal.
Free spirited kind of.
Quick shout out to whoever it was. I don't know if it was from this chat, but congratulations, you bought the first box from the Comics and Cold Ones box on eBay. Thank you very much. That's awesome. So if you guys haven't seen that link in the description, hit it up. There's 9 boxes left. Whoop, whoop.
Let me do another quick shout out. Comics Bueller. I think tomorrow he's going to be doing his Bueller boxes that have the slabs in them. So while you're on eBay, get you a Comics and Cold Ones box and then get you a Bueller box, which might or may not have a slab in it. You have a 1 to 3 chance to have a slab in your box. I said you might get a slab in your box. I said it live.
Better than a scab, is what I say.
Something you can walk away from.
We got Mama Martha. That was a name. Sweet Teeth. That's kind of catchy. Sweet Teeth. I don't know if that's I don't know, man. I've only ever had one pet my whole life. Like, honest to God, I had a dog that, like, I mean, I won't go into this long details, but he and I, like, when my dad got custody of me when I was a kid, my first day at my dad's, he got me this puppy, right? And that puppy grew up with me, right? And it died my senior year in high school, right before graduation. And I haven't had a pet since because I'm like, fuck that. I can't ever be attached to anything again. My feelings, there's so many, I can't handle it. So, yeah, I've never had to name a pet because I've never had one since. And my dog's name was Rebel. He was a badass. And no, that's not the answer to those secret passwords you get when you go to the bank. All right, Pope, you're going to show some top 10 covers. What you got? I'm curious to see how many we have similar because he and I did not communicate any of this to each other. So I have no idea what his covers are. He has no idea what my covers are. I sure as hell don't know what Tito's covers were. So it was good times. Yeah. Speaking of Bueller, and he pops up.
I know, right?
Welcome to the chat, Space Boy, Brian, Space Boy. Mr. Gretzky's in there too. Didn't see that earlier. Prowler 7671.
They put that camera on me.
I did. The spotlight's on your sugar.
Let them see my beautiful mug for a little bit.
I will. Oh, dude, just sold another one. Thanks, guys.
Look at you. Okay, time for my top 10. And I'm going to work backwards from 10 to 1.
Number 10.
So my number 10 would be Green Arrow number 47. I just loved this cover. It came in just in time for me to put it on my list. Like, I like Green Arrow in the background, but that, tell me if that Black Canary doesn't look a little Adam Hugh-ish. But I mean, the detail on that is fucking nice.
It's
and
beautiful.
it's funny that there's a little bird giving her a bird call. So that is my number 10.
Number 9.
Number 9 is
I like
Domino number 8.
Oh, yeah.
That is just a fucking badass cover.
I didn't get that one.
I got lucky because I was only able to get my hands on one.
What's awesome about that cover is it's actually a regular cover. It's not even a variant, nothing special. It's just a badass regular cover.
And the story of Domino, I'm really digging Domino's stories. Pretty cool. And I'm loving this Venom First Host number 5.
Wait. Number 8.
Oh, I'm sorry. Number 8.
Sick. Shit, that's cost me another $1.
It did cost you $1, buddy. But I love that cover.
You know, that cover, for some reason, reminds me of that Spider-Man cover with Venom holding.
Yeah, that's exactly why I love it, man. Like it reminds me of that Todd McFarlane where they're yeah, that's exactly why I love it. I thought it was like a reversal of that.
Number 7.
Thank you. And it's a Jock cover.
Ooh, that looks a lot like Viggo Mortensen.
It's Jim Morrison, man. Shut up.
That's what I said. Looks a lot like Jim Morrison.
But I just love the fact that he's holding up a sign that says "Real soon for food."
I really hope that they do a movie about Jim Morrison's life and Viggo Mortensen plays him.
You do know they did a movie called The Doors with
Val
Kilmer. Yes. I did
you
watch
know,
that shit.
you do know that he used to be in a Doors cover band, right? Before he
That's way too much information for me to know. I've seen a movie called Thunderheart.
Well, now you know. Now you know.
I think I've seen a movie called The Saint that he was. Oh, you know what? There was a Batman movie with Val Kilmer, as a matter of fact. All right, where are we at? Number 6.
Number 6 is this bad boy right here.
Ooh, is that Cosmic?
No, this is actually regular ass Ghost Rider.
Regular ass Ghost Rider. I like it.
Ass on the cover. You guys forgot about ass Ghost Rider, didn't you?
I did. Like, I literally forgot he existed. How does he feel about Cosmic Ghost Rider?
What's that?
I wonder how he
feels
feels
that one.
I think this is a. Here, I'll just look.
A Perillo variant. Dude, that Delato or Perillo Silver Surfer cover is pretty
This is
freaking
a
sick.
Max Lim cover.
Oh, Max Lim. Max Lim? Battle lines.
Is it Ken or Ron?
What's that?
Is it Ken or Ron?
I don't know. I was wondering that the other day when every time I went to Midtown and I saw it says Lim variant, and I'm like, is that like Ron Lim variant? Like, I don't understand what's going on. I didn't know there was a second Lim, not gonna lie. Wait, are we on number 5?
Number 5. And it's slabbed.
Oh, shit.
It's the Young Guns.
Glare. I love the glare cover.
But I love
Doctor Strange?
It's the Doctor Strange Damnation.
Dude, I've never seen that cover.
I have not either. I don't remember you ever showing this book. Or I wasn't paying attention. That's probably true. Javier Garron?
Yes.
Sweet.
Huh, never seen that cover.
Oh, Someone wants a Prowler 671, so we should name the shark Pope S for shark. We should name her Bishop. Bisharp. Bishark. I suppose it looks like bi shark if you type it out, and then people just think she's. I guess she could be bi. Whatever. Number 4.
Number 4. Woo!
I have a feeling I know what number 1 is, and I wish I had someone to whisper into their ear, but I don't. So.
You can write it down. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good one too.
That was a very nice cover.
This is just too sweet to not have in the countdown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in our chat so only you guys can see my answer.
Maybe.
Where are we at? Top 3 now? We're going to top 3?
Yeah, we're top 3.
Number 3.
It's another slabber.
Uh-oh. He's got the touch.
Nice.
Oh, shit. I forgot about the Perillo Vampirilla from Scott's
I
Collectibles.
didn't know.
That is a really nice cover.
And Tito would be happy to know that it's a 9.8. Hold on.
You're stupid.
Had to do it. The anticipation, man.
I almost had Prillo commission me a Spawn team last year.
Oh,
I think
damn. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I think his prices are for what I was asking was like at least $1,000. I was like, no, man, I'm good. I appreciate it though.
Yeah.
I'll catch you at the convention.
I was on his waiting list with Scott's Collectibles for a while until Scott's Collectibles and I broke up.
Uh-oh.
Anyways. Dude, you were frozen for a second. I thought you had this crazy grin on your face. I'm like, is he posing? I don't understand what's happening.
Well, I thought it was weird because we do have a bad storm that just kicked through, so it might have messed up my shit.
We had one last night. I was surprised I was able to do the auction, to be honest. I went outside to go to work last night, and everything's flooded. I'm like, shit. So we're on to...
live, all I heard was... And I was like, well, there goes my internet.
So we got number 2.
Number 2. Bam! That's my number 2.
Not surprised that made the list.
Oh, hell yeah. This was definitely going to make it.
That's just a great cover, man.
I'm so excited that based on what number 1 may or may not be, none of our top 5 are the same. So that's pretty exciting. Number 1, Pope Grimy, top 10 covers of 2018. Nailed it.
There it is. That cover is like, as soon as I saw this, I had to buy like 3 covers of it.
I remember the shop.
This is Latina's.
When that came out, I was living in a different part of Texas, so I went in. They had 1 copy, and it was like folded in half. I was like, sad day. Sad day.
Do you have a copy of that?
I do not have a copy of it, man.
You do now.
That's all good. I'm not a Flash fan. That's all you, brother. You're a Flash Matina loving fool. All right.
Hey, doesn't that remind you of the Flash 197 though? From
It does.
Who drew it? Was that reverse? Yeah, reverse. No, that was Zoom, right?
Yeah, I think it was Zoom. Is it the one where
he's running towards you?
Yeah.
For some reason, that if you expand it into the whole body composure, for some reason that remind me of that issue.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's true. It's almost like he did like a close up of that, of when that cover you're talking about, of him running right at you.
We got Ethan Van Sciver Flash. I don't know if that was we got lots of cool people in the chat. We just broke 30 viewers right now. I appreciate that, guys. Welcome out and thanks for coming out. I'm going to do my top 5 next, and we'll go from there and see what happens. So I could, yeah, man, I wish I would have been a little more on my game. I could have done a top 10, but I suck, and I thought we were doing 5 each, so miscommunication because I suck. But it's all good. So what I got for you guys, number 5. Let me put the camera on me for a change. Spotlight this handsome devil. All right, number 5. Are you ready? I bet you don't get this one. Ready? Ready? Number 5. Delicious number 1. Nice indie book from SBI Press. If you guys remember, we had him on our show. I love this book. I love the story. I love this cover. Look at this, a dinner party with the dead. Come on.
Come on.
That was beautiful. So much going on.
Come on.
Grab your copy. This is going to be a TV show before long. Spec alert. Spec alert. Spec alert. All right. Number 4. So I went with this is, I think, my only DC book in the whole thing, and it's a variant cover, but it's a classic in my opinion. Ready? Number 4, Scooby-Doo Apocalypse, the Ben Oliver cover. Love the zombie cover, man. Come on, look at all that going on. Scooby-Doo is a zombie. We got vampires. This is I feeling the horror vibe, I'm digging this cover. It was a hot book for a while. I think Fred dies or something. I don't know. But what else we got here? Number 3. What you got? Questions? Comments? Casual conversation? Number 3. I can't remember what number 3 is, so you guys will be surprised with me. Huh? Number 3. I know what number 1 and number 2 is. Number 3 is... Oh, yeah. Bitterroot, the Akira.
Oh, hell yeah.
Dude, you guys know I love some anime. I love some Akira. Akira. Look at that, man. Great homage cover.
Anytime there's an Akira bike cover, buy it.
Yeah, this is just so freaking sweet, man. Dig this cover. It was an eBay exclusive from My Comic Shop. So pretty cool. Not My Comic Shop, but the My Comic Shop. My Comic Shop.
Whoa!
All right, number 2. Oh, I lied. This is a DC cover. I apologize. I know it is a DC cover. So you got a couple indies, couple DC, and you guys are probably going to guess what my number 1 is. But number 2 cover of the year for me is Batgirl 28. I love it. I love this cover. She's sitting there chatting with me online. We're just having a good old time. She's like, "What's up, JP?" I'm like, "Oh, just ready to do a show. What about you? What about you, Barbara?" She's like, nothing." Number 2. Oh, sorry. Issue 25 is where Fred dies, not 23. My bad. But he should have died in the zombie apocalypse. All right, number 1. You guys know this. If you've watched the show, you've seen it. You know it. My book of the year, also my cover of the year. That would be this beautiful Spider Ghost. Number 1. Love her so much.
Sexy.
Love the rain. Love the artist. He does some amazing work. Boom. You've seen it. Spider-Gwen. She's a hot character. Gonna get hotter, both literally and physically. Literally and physically. You didn't say that. That's it. That's my top 5 of the year. That's pretty cool, man. I can't wait to see what 2019 has in store for the comic collectors. I'm reading that Hellacious book, man. It's a great story. It's a fun little. I don't want to say it's an all ages story, but it's not necessarily not an all ages story. It's pretty cool.
Did you get that from your comic shop, or did you get it from another store?
That's an awesome story.
This one?
Yeah,
No, not that one.
Oh, which one?
Your Hellacious one.
Hellacious. I picked up when I heard about the story from I think Catherine Figures has talked about it or something. So I ordered it through previews. I order so basically for me when I get my previews every month I get it digitally because I don't have a shop around here. So the one LCS 2 hours away that actually sends me my monthly books. They send me the thing. I go on. And I don't even bother with Marvel or DC, I'll be honest with you. I just strictly go through independents. I see something that looks cool, looks fun, looks crazy. I pick it up. I read it. I read the first issue, and I was like, oh, my gosh. I like this story a lot, so I added it to my pull list. And then I reached out to them and I was like, "Hey, you guys should come on and talk about your book." And they were cool as shit. They got the whole team on with us, like everyone on their freaking team except for the cover artist because he's in the UK. But everyone else was on board. The inker, the letterer, everybody was on the show. It was pretty crazy. But yeah, the funny story about this, guys, if you watch our Halloween special that we did, and I got extremely intoxicated on that
Oh, I
show.
remember that. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, okay.
And yeah, I woke up and saw my PayPal, and I was like, "Oh shit!"
That was awesome.
I also I joke about this, but we had a gentleman from Mad Cave Comics on with us to talk about Knights of the Golden Sun recently, and he's a big Gwenpool fan. And apparently, at some point in that same night, I ordered a Battle Lines Gwenpool cover. I don't even collect Gwenpool. There's nothing in my house that has Gwenpool on it, and it shows up in the mail, and I'm like, "What the hell is this book?" Like, I don't even know what this book is. And I was talking to him, and he's like, "I like Gwenpool," so I sent it off to him. Yeah, that book right there, man. I literally why in the world I bought this in my drunken stupor, but I did. So
Dude, I got a funny story about that. So, probably about 2 years ago, I got diagnosed with sleep apnea, but it was sleep eating first that turned into sleep apnea. Well, what I didn't know was I was ordering shit while I was asleep. So every morning I would have to check on eBay to find out what I ordered. And like one day I ordered a Eternal Warrior #1. It was like a $300 book. I'm like, what the? Why am I buying a $300 book? So I sent this dude an email, like no BS. I'm like, hey, like I'm so sorry, but I need to cancel this. And I was sleep shopping, and I don't remember doing this. The dude was cool as hell. He was like, no worries, refund. You know, he gave me a full refund, but that shit happened to me like 3 times where I woke up the next morning. I'm like, fuck, I did it again. Sorry, I didn't mean to order.
Well, I just chalked it up to I wanted this book. I was watching this book. I was bidding on the book, and I apparently got some liquid courage in there. I beat the dude by $1, $1, because it ended at like midnight my time, and which would be like 1 a.m. East Coast time, and the seller was out in California, so it was only 10 o'clock their time. And I just woke up. I was like, "Shit, all right, I guess I got it." And apparently, here's the funny part: is the seller. She actually worked out a payment plan with me. It's like I worked out a payment plan with this lady for this book.
Oh, that's cool though. That's real cool.
And I was like, "What the hell? Like, who does this? Like, I don't even remember this conversation."
Wait, you don't remember doing the payment plan?
No, like I'm looking at my chat, and I'm like, when did I talk to this lady? Like, I'm just like, oh my god, I literally worked out a payment plan with her for this book, and otherwise I would never have. I wouldn't drop that kind of cash on a freaking book, But like, whatever, it's all good. I got it. We're happy. It's going to go to CGC or CBCS. I'll give them they're in my backyard, so I got to be cool with them. So,
hey, so let me give away these 3 books right quick.
You got some shit to give away? What are you giving away?
I'm going to be giving away. Hold on, I got to cover up some stuff. First off, I guess this should say that you should be 18 to purchase or to win these books.
Just put age disclaimers. If you get a FedEx package with beer in it.
But we got a signed Dan Mendoza angel version.
She looks angelic, all right. That's how angels look in my dreams. Topless, smiling.
We got the demon version.
That's also how angels look in my dream.
Signed by Dan Mendoza.
Oh.
And then I have Baby Teeth #1 signed by Donnie Cates.
That is the Halloween Comic Fest.
Yep.
Nice. So you're giving those away right now?
Yes, sir.
What is the stipulation for said giveaway?
I'm going to reach into this awesome Marvel trivia box.
Oh, I forgot you had the Marvel trivia box. I love it.
That one's too easy. That one's too easy.
That's what they say about me a lot.
Okay.
They pick me out at a bar. That one's too easy. That one's too easy.
So help me look out in the chat for the answer. So
I got it. I got the chat refreshed. We're good to go. We got 31 watching right now. Thank you guys so much.
all right, guys. So the first person who can give me the correct answer to this question will win those 3 books. What is the first human alter ego of the thunder god Thor?
The first human alter ego of Thor the Thunder God. Ooh, I like that name.
He said Finestro.
I think that's for the shark.
That's still funny.
G-Pap says Don Blake.
G-Pap got it.
Boom! Shakalaka!
Boom shakalaka.
The Canadian brothers came close there, man. Close to each other. Both got the answer right, but G-Pap was just ahead of you, 4-way.
That's a tad bit faster. So G-Pap, is the Canadian mail force still working? Can I actually send you those books?
Oh, I sent him a book like probably 2 weeks ago. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow, so I don't know if he got it or not. He hasn't messaged me. He said they're like 6 million packages behind, so there's that.
Holy shit.
But
It was funny because the last books I sent in GPAP, because like, don't send them yet. Our mail people are stupid. I was like, man, I just sent them off, and he's like, damn it.
yeah, I mailed him, 4-way, and Samantha all live in Canada. And I know Samantha and 4-ways went out last Friday, and then GPAP was the Friday before that. So we'll see. Who knows? Who knows when they'll show up? Maybe you'll get them in time for Valentine's Day. You know, surprise! Lots of love from Comics and Cold Ones. Yeah, we got. I think we've decided on a winner for the shark, right? You want to go with that name? You like that name?
Hold on, let me hold on a second.
Okay. I like Finestro. I'm not gonna lie, that was a little dark horse coming in the end there, whether it was intended or not. Since you're a Sinestro fan, maybe it should be Finestra, since you know.
Well, dude, that's why I wanted to hold on a minute, because I was like, that struck a chord in my heart. You brought in a little bit of Sinestro in there, and I was like, oh. I was like, my favorite has shifted.
Well, you got about 8 minutes to decide, so you know you can think about this. In the meantime, we're going to talk to the chat and say what's up. Good to see you guys tonight. Hope everyone's got big plans for 2019. I can't wait to see some more of the year-end videos. I know there were some tag videos, like Hudat did a tag video with what makes you YouTube, basically what keeps you into the YouTube community, if that's your thing. I'm definitely I'll do a response video to that for sure, because the YouTube community has been near and dear to my heart for the past year and a half for sure. And then I saw another tag video today, basically from Jeffrey Comic Con. Jeffrey, how you say it? Jeffrey Comic Con. He's basically doing like a how do you collect, kind of tag thing. Which is cool because it is interesting to see like people's way, because we all collect differently. I mean, literally, if you went through my stuff, you're gonna be like, holy crap, JP's got a lot of independent stuff. I do. So, but yeah, just some other year-end videos, year-end review type stuff. What about you, Kingdom? You gonna have any year-end videos? You're like, I haven't done a year video at all. What are you talking about?
Put him on the do it.
My last video was my like top 10 whatever, so that's pretty much it for making videos this year.
What about 2019? You gonna come back with a fury? You gonna bring the Kingdon Comics down upon everyone's head?
Probably not.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's what you would say.
I'll be a little bit more involved in the Comic Con scene.
Okay.
More so than this year. I had a great opportunity that I'm taking full advantage of from last year. I So you probably see me a little bit more on scene versus in the videos.
Okay.
So
Well, that's cool. Well, I'll be at C2E2 in March. Got some big plans for that. Obviously, 2019, I'm launching my first Kickstarter for a comic book that I'm working with an artist on. So that's going to be a big deal for me. That's kind of where my focus is going to. Obviously, still doing the YouTube thing is going to be a big thing for us, but also, being a creator is going to be taking a lot of my time. Hopefully, it does well, and it can take all my time. That would be great. But that's neither here nor there. So it looks like we've decided on a name, right? We're gonna do this. You ready for this? Who was the person? Who was the person who came up with that name? I gotta find them. I gotta backtrack. There it is. There it is. You want to announce the? I'll let you announce the name.
So, the winner of the Name the Shark contest, even though we tweaked it a little bit, goes to Comics Misexplained for Fenestra. So Fenestra will now be the name of our logo shark. Thank you for naming our shark. And you win the books, my man.
Congratulations.
You win books, and you also get a limited edition Comics and Cold Ones t-shirt. Yeah. You just have to send me your size in the chat or whatever. So we're placing the order for the first round. It's going to be limited to 30 shirts. So we're doing 30 shirts. They're not going to be numbered, but there are going to be stamps on the collar for men. They'll say first print, and then the ladies will have a first print on their sleeve. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah, we got some big things hopefully for 2019. I appreciate you guys. Whoever you guys snagged the boxes. Still a few of those go tonight. So, I'm not sure how many's left, but if you guys want to click on that link and see, you'll get some cool stuff in the mail.
Samantha Branch and Tacoma, because I saw them in the chat saying that they bought some boxes.
They went?
They bought some of the boxes, Samantha Branch and Tacoma.
Oh, nice. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Samantha Branch is like, well, there went your profits shipping to Canada, bro. Just kidding. That's cool. Appreciate all the support. And, of course, man, having Kingdom Comics on with our end of the year show, man, couldn't go out with a bigger bang. This is I've been trying to keep this to myself and keep it hidden from this Pope Grimy guy, and just I'm sure he'll thank me later. I can feel it in his heart.
Well, I do appreciate it. It means a lot. I mean, you guys are some A+ guys, and I feel honored to be on the same show that you guys are pushing. So thank you again.
Absolutely, man. It is truly, you were always one of the staples of the community when I, was just a young man breaking into the YouTube world. Just kidding, but
tell my story, Danny.
What's that?
I said you're telling my story.
I know. I was being a dick, but that's what I do. No, man, it's cool. It's cool to catch up. If I don't know if I'll do a year in review video because that seems like a lot of work. But I'll go back and say that the highlight of 2018 for me was the Dallas Fan Expo dinner. Right? I mean, getting to meet, and not just. I mean, obviously for me, I got to meet David and Spidey Fan in Emerald City as well, which is awesome and great. And I hung out 4 days with the Spidey Fan. We had many good foods, many good things. It was a great time. But the Dallas, you get a whole collection of what was it, 17 or 18 people together, and it was pretty awesome. Just it went by too fast, of course. But C2E2 will be our next round. I think we got 20 of us kind of hanging out together as far as YouTubers go, something like that. So
nice.
Looking forward to that camaraderie and just getting to know people on a personal level. Meeting Hazel Dan and continuing that friendship has been awesome. They check on me ever so often, make sure I'm all right. So I appreciate that. And of course, just the YouTube community in general. You guys, I can make this my year in review wrap up. It was an awesome year on YouTube. It was an awesome year in the community. Comic books are great. Support your local shops. If you can't support them like me and Tito, shop online. Midtown's great. Unless it's holiday and they suck.
Yes, I know the holidays. We're gonna be waiting a while.
Unknown Comics in Texas, you guys disappoint me. There's that. So anything you want to say, Sean? Hope?
First off, I want to say I love this community. I want to thank you guys for throwing out the shark names. I appreciate there's a lot of good names that were thrown up. This year has been it's been a blessing and a devastation for me. I lost both my parents over the summer, but you know what? This community was a big help in helping me, maintain. Like you guys helped me escape when I needed to escape, and I really appreciate that. Man, and it's just been awesome. Like, just me doing my own show, to be invited to do a show with another member of the community who ended up being a really great friend of mine. JP, thank you very much. And I just got to thank, Tito, Kingdom Comics. Thank you for joining us. You're a huge inspiration, and not blowing smoke, man, but I mean, I felt it right here when you popped on our live chat. I was like, holy shit, like fucking step back a little bit, and I was like, you asshole, JP, you're an asshole. Like, I'm not ready for that shit. But I want to thank you, and I want to thank this community again. So cheers to all of you. Nothing but love.
Drink responsibly, ish. Don't buy comics when drunk. Your collection will look great, but your bank account will suck.
Yeah. Hey, at least you worked out a payment plan.
Oh no, my god, dang! I can't even I wish you could just see this freaking text. It's ridiculous. Or is it actually a Facebook Messenger? But anyways, hey, make sure you guys tomorrow night, Comic Core, however you say it. I think live tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Check them out. Some good people over there. Go support them. Otherwise, thank you guys for supporting us all year long. We'll be back next Thursday night, 9 p.m. ish. And you guys have a safe night. Bye bye.